What's going on, guys? My name is LJR. I'm an indie pop singer and songwriter. I'm currently releasing my debut album of 12 songs. This album is really at its core a story of identity transformation, where I needed to completely uproot my old foundation in the way that I viewed my life and who I was, my primary narrative, if you will, and completely transform it into something else. And that spanned through every aspect of my life, because my primary identity from before, which was being a evangelical Christian, where everything in my life served to, exist and to function for the glory of God and for serving the kingdom of God, to realizing that there was nothing about that really made sense to me anymore. It didn't match my experience, and then trying to struggle to find something that would compare at all to the magnitude of that and find meaning in my life after, which I have found I've been able to do, but it was one of the hardest things that I have ever done. And because of the scope to which that type of identity encompasses your entire life and foundation, I had to rethink everything, not just my faith and how I thought about reality, but how I thought about relationships and what was healthy, and romantic relationships, friendships, family, and all those types of things. And that's really where A Little Lovin, which is the third track on the album, comes from. A Little Lovin is a upbeat, summery pop track, similar in vein to kind of the 1975 meets some Peter Gabriel vibes. One of my favorite things about Peter Gabriel is how he blends completely different worlds and cultures together to create new sounds and to really find an incredible valuing of people that are different from him. And specifically because of my upbringing, where as an evangelical Christian, we are taught a very us versus them mentality, that this song really means a lot to me, because it symbolizes in a lot of ways moving on from this fear mentality about other people who are different from me and moving into a true ability to be able to value and accept and love people that have a different world and a different experience from mine. And to make it even better, the person that I got to collaborate with was my college roommate, Gurpreet Serene, who's actually on American Idol. So he does a whole amazing part in the song where he takes a solo. He plays tabla, and he also sings this North Indian classical style, which is just beautiful and I think complements the song so well. I wrote this song during a time in my life when I wanted to experience love. I felt that I desperately needed it and wanted it so bad. But whenever I actually got it, and I was in the context of a specific relationship where I was getting real love and commitment from somebody, I found that instead of feeling happy and fulfilled, I felt more caged. It's because of the natural paradox that exists between having love and having actual freedom, right? To actually experience love, you need to be in a place where you can enter into that commitment with somebody and feel good about that, communicate your needs, and there is a level of sacrifice that often goes into that, or usually goes into that. And I discovered that no matter how much I wanted that love and how much I desperately felt that I needed it, I wasn't ready for that. And instead of feeling happy in that context, I felt caged. So that's kind of what the song is about, is this contrast between feeling like I needed this love and I desperately wanted it, but when I actually got it, I ended up pushing away. It's also the first time that I've really put the ultra high vocals that I've been working on into practice, into a real publicly performed piece of work. So I hope you enjoy that. I'm really working hard on that because I really want to be able to do that live for concerts and concerts. It's going to take a lot of practice, but it's one of the things I'm really proud of. I hope you enjoy the track, and if you want to hear more, just check out my website at lukejustinroberts.com, where you can check out my Facebook at LJR, or my Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. It's either LJR or Luke Justin Roberts. You can also get a lot of behind-the-scenes content and even free merch if you join the LJR Syndicate, which is my private fan community, by going to go.lukejustinroberts.com. Look forward to seeing you inside.